Hey everyone, it's Mr. Flying Pig HD here with a little match reaction video for you for the Manchester United versus West Ham game that's just finished 1-1 at Old Trafford in the FA Cup 6th round, where we have drawn with West Ham, and there will be a replay now at the Berlin ground. Really gash-tastic performance in the first half from us. More Louis van Gaal, crab-tastic tactics, sideways passing, slow tempo, lack of cutting edge, and it really was a pain to behold. Barely a chance created in that first half. I don't think we had a shot on target in the first half. It did improve significantly in the second half in terms of pressure and in terms of creating chances. But we're just lacking that cutting edge and that threat. We are lacking a threat up front. That's the problem. And it's not the lads up front's problem. It's the tactics and the midfield in behind failing to supply them with the correct sort of service that they need. And that's basically what it is. We just aren't good enough at cutting teams open and creating chances. We can't manufacture chances under Louis van Gaal. It's been like that all season, basically, and that was on display for certainly the first half of the game today. It was better in the second half. We got at them. They've got the lead with the lovely goal from Payet. It has to be said, what an unbelievable strike that was. Fantastic curling free kick, Beckham-esque. You can't account for that. Great bit of class, but Manchester United shouldn't really be allowing them in after a good spell of pressure from ourselves in that game. We didn't capitalise on the pressure that we had, and we couldn't score a goal and convert a chance to give ourselves a lead. And West Ham with one good chance on the edge of the area there. Payet's put it in the back of the net, and it was a fantastic free kick. You have to give him that. I thought it was good today, as he's been all season. In fact, Payet is literally better than all of our players based on this season's performance. How he's played consistently throughout the season, he's better than all of our freaking players. And today, he's tucked us up like a kipper there with that free kick. We got back in the game. Payet and Martial got the goal finally when that big freaking tree, Marouane Fellaini, was taken off the pitch. What is he doing there? Starting games in a professional football side. I just don't get it. What goes through Louis van Gaal's head? Let's stick Marouane Fellaini out there, but better yet, let's not really utilise him the way we should play if we're going to play Marouane Fellaini. Have him a bit more advanced. Let's get him playing a bit deeper, you know, and just trying to string passes through to players. No, it doesn't really work like that. If you're going to play like that, you might as well have Bastian Schweinsteiger on the freaking pitch, and it improved when he came on as well. So, you know, everyone knows how I feel about Marouane Fellaini. Most people share my view. He is a useful player to have around the club at certain times, but coming off the bench, let's just clarify that, coming off the bench in future, I don't really want to see Marouane Fellaini starting games unless there's an injury crisis that's just basically everybody's dead or something, you know. But there we have it. Not really his fault. Things did improve when he went off the pitch. Payet and Martial put in a lovely finish as well. It was. The ball sweeps into the far post, and he's there, and it's at an acute angle. Lovely bit of technique and skill to guide that into the goal. So great goal for Payet and Martial. He saved our bacon there. We've got the replay against West Ham now at the Berlin ground. Some huge games coming up. That would have been curtains right there. Well, I say that, it probably would have been knowing our freaking board. But it should have been curtains for Louis van Gaal if we lost that game of football, because we'd have been out of the FA Cup. Realistically, probably, as much as I don't like to say it, and we are still in the tie, may not get the result against Liverpool in the Europa. We've got City next weekend. So huge spell for Manchester United. We've got to progress in all competitions now. We've got to get the result against West Ham, really, just to give us that glimmer of hope of winning a cup. We've got to beat Manchester City next weekend to still have that hope of getting top four in the league. And again, beating the Scousers in the Europa League is just paramount, but it's looking like an uphill struggle at the moment. But, you know, there we have it. The game of football out there today was not fantastic. Manchester United improved significantly in the second half. There were some decent performances in there. I think the likes of Varela, the likes of Martial's putting a good performance as well. Rashford once again looked lively, though not getting the service desired. I think Daley Blinds actually had a pretty decent game today as well. Just want to put a little shout out for Daley Blinds. Some nice passing display from the lad. Generally a better performance from us in that second half, but still not up to standard, not good enough from Manchester United, who have spent a shitload of money under Van Gaal. And that Dutch goblin still lingers here, stinking up the freaking place, does my absolute nutting. But he's here. If the board aren't going to make the decision on October, then they're not going to make the decision now, because it was justified for him to go then, and it's even more justified now. But still, they'll stick with him to the end of the season. Although, what do you think about this? If Manchester United do lose the replay against West Ham, we do lose against Liverpool and get knocked out of the Europa League, and we do lose against City, surely the freaking Dutch toad's got to go. Surely. That's what I think about it anyway, but we will see. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought about the performances out there tonight. Please do get comments below. Chuck a like on this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Going to be doing a little another Pigcast episode for you a bit later on with Henry Hotspur. He's popping around in a bit, so check back on the channel in about an hour to 2 hours time, something like that, for a banter fest. But anyway, we've drawn the game. We're still in the FA Cup. We've got a replay to play. It's not all bad news. The first half performance was gash. Second half performance was better. Overall, gash. But that's Manchester United this season. Thanks very much for watching this video. This is Mr. Flying Pig HD here. Have a good one. Until next time, take it easy. Come on, United. Sort your freaking lives out, eh?